introduction about what I wanted to tell about industry, I have jotted down a few ideas. There are various sick units in and around Hyderabad as well as elsewhere. Can we revive sick units? Because capital expenditure will be less in reviving a unit. Can we, you don't have to construct something. Can we revive sick units? Is the first idea that came to my mind. Second, can we use existing capacities better and more efficiently? If necessary, by changing the product in the existing capacity. The third point is, can we expand existing manufacturing base by bringing in new units? If so, what should those new units be? Should we not have a mix of industrial capacities, that is heavy and light, industrial and domestic, upstream and downstream integration for better economics? If you have an automobile unit, you have to have ancillaries. You have to have upstream units which go into the manufacture of an automobile. Automatically you have downstream units such as sales, service points, etc. So we should look at this kind of an integration of upstream and downstream so that you have better economics. Then, can we expand the services sector? If so, in which areas apart from IT? This is another area where planners can think of. The next sector that I thought of was youth education and training. School education in India is extremely poor, abysmal. Our students at school level are lacking even in knowledge about fundamentals. 6th class boy is not able to take 3rd standard test. This is the kind of situation in which we are existing. Good schooling where learning takes place effectively, ensuring that students are strong on fundamentals. This is one point. Vocational training to produce skilled manpower is the second point. Industry interface to ensure employability. Now even engineering graduates, they say hardly 15 to 20% have employable knowledge and skills. The rest are going waste. They are applying for constable post and peon posts. Some of them are thinking that if there is some new state, we will get employment. ఇట్లాంటి భ్రమలు భ్రాంతులు కంటే చేయాల్సింది చేయాలి, అది చేయక ఇట్లాంటివన్నీ నడుస్తుంది. Industry interface to ensure employability. Emphasis also on sports, fitness and all-round personality development with a spirit of right culture, of community service and consciousness, so that while preparing youth to come up and do well in life, they don't end up as careerists. This was the 4th area that I had jotted down. The 5th area is health. Everybody cannot take some health card, Arogyasri, so that you will get a bypass, so that you will get kidney job, some other job. All this is because we do not have proper nutrition and proper preventive health care. So I think that there is a need, Dr. Sir, मैं सिर्फ ग्रेजुएट हूँ, मेरे को नहीं मालूम, कुछ बोल रहा हूँ मैं. Preventive Medicare at primary health centers, by strengthening them. Nutritional security along with the recent food security. Whether it will give nutritional security, we do not know. But there is a need for nutritional security, especially because of very alarming and rapid spread of lifestyle diseases in rural areas. Use of health volunteers, Anganwadi, etc., as health extension service on the lines of agricultural extension service for rural population for screening and monitoring health. Explore alternative medicine through government department called Ayush, Ayurveda, Unani, Homeo, etc. through Ayush for cost effectivity. Most of the time I treat myself with homeo or I go to a homeo doctor. I take a small 1 gram bottle of homeo pills which costs me 8 rupees. It lasts me 1 year. 5 pills and it works. I am speaking from experience. Explore alternative Medicare through Ayush for cost effectivity. Finally, establish modern hospitals in each district headquarter for high-end treatment. Everybody does not need to come to Apollo or Care in Hyderabad. Then the next area that I wanted to talk about is vocational groups. Weavers for example, I am calling them vocational groups. Vocational groups, traditional crafts and artisans, local culture and traditions. We have to give some idea for these, some thought for these things also. Give them every support, give them space to develop, encourage them and allow them participation in the social and economic fabric. So they feel that they fit in. Otherwise, they are giving up all these traditional things and going away to work as a salesperson in lifestyle. Salesperson lifestyle. Safeguard and develop these skills. There are new procedures. Traditional weavers have invented new procedures for bringing out their patterns in a more easy way. Safeguard their skills, develop their skills, help them to patent or to geographical index their produce and to market them. This is as far as vocational groups and traditional arts and crafts are concerned. Then I will come to what is called, what Ramesh Reddy referred to as my area of government, governance and administration. Yesterday, in his farewell, Vivek was saying that he has had an opportunity of working in the last few years of his service in Vigilance and Enforcement. I too was in Vigilance and Enforcement at one point of time, and the basic document of Vigilance Enforcement, what exactly it is supposed to be doing, was drafted by me then. Whether it is still there in the office or not, I have no idea. Maybe there. It gives a bird's eye view of governmental functioning across departments, of the kind of wrongdoings that are perpetrated knowingly most of the time, unknowingly some of the time. I therefore feel that until and unless we develop or improve governance and administration, it is not possible to give a direction. Right now there is no direction because there is no government, there is no administration. People are left to their wits and to their own devices. Now, earlier what was the situation? Even with the government also, people are somehow getting along, and whatever development or growth is happening in India is in spite of government. So when we come to the question of governance and administration, first of all I would like to say that India, appudu Dr. Gariki namaskaram pettina, ippudu లా ప్రొఫెసర్ గారికి తప్పైతే క్షమించండి, మీకు నమస్కారం. India is a constitutional democracy. The people have surrendered their sovereignty to the constitution. That's my understanding. Correct me right now if I am wrong. You're right. My understanding. National Academy of Administration, Masoorilo, ma law faculty members they have surrendered their sovereignty. Now these politicians say people are supreme, constitution is supreme. In a people's democracy, people are supreme. But then China, which is a people's democracy, does not poll all its 1.5 billion people. It says the party, the Communist Party of China, CPC, it speaks for the people, and therefore The supremacy of the people has got transformed as supremacy of the party. The supremacy of the party got transformed as supremacy of the Central Committee of the Chinese Communist Party. And the Central Committee of the Chinese Communist Party functions through its General Secretary, Xi Jinping. So that is how people's democracy is functioning there. Here it's a constitutional democracy where it is not ruled by party but ruled by constitution, that is law. That is why here it is rule of law. Even parliament is not supreme. Parliament's power, they say parliament is supreme, people supreme. Ivani politicians వాళ్ళకి ఏం తెలియక ఏదో మాట్లాడతారు. Ultimately, I have developed, sorry to say, a sense of contempt. 4 లైన్లు నోట్ రాయటం రాదు వాడు ఫైల్లో పడి. నిజంగా చెప్తున్నాను, నేను పనిచేసిన 37 సంవత్సరాలు పనిచేసే అనుభవంతో చెప్తున్నాను. ఏం రాదు, పాలసీ చేయటం రాదు, కోరికలు ఉన్నాయి, అంతే ఉన్నాయి, వాళ్ళ ఆకాంక్షలు ఉన్నాయి, మహత్వాకాంక్షలు ఉన్నాయి, అంబిషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. సో Parliament's powers also have been circumscribed. The Parliament can amend, but there is a line drawn that's called basic structure of the Constitution. Within the ambit of that only they can function. So in India there is rule of law. And how does law rule? Through what is called due process of law. Sir, Sridhar garu.
You are absolutely right.
Due process of law. అంటే నేను అట్లనే పనిచేసిన, అందుకని నన్ను వదలలేదు వాడు. నువ్వు నీవు if you don't want me, then the feeling is mutual. I also don't want you. I don't want to work with you. ना समझ, हम काम कर सकते तुमसे, हम नहीं कर सकते. So, due process of law అనేటటువంటి విధానం, how do you ensure rule of law అంటే through due process of law ఇష్టానుసారంగా చేయడానికి లేదు అని చెప్పినారు. ఈ డ్యూ ప్రాసెస్ ఆఫ్ లా, రూల్ ఆఫ్ లాలో మనం పనిచేస్తే ఇప్పుడు ఈ మధ్యన స్టేట్ ఫార్మేషన్లో ముందే అసెంబ్లీ తీర్మానం చేయాలి, మనం డిఫీట్ చేస్తే స్టేట్ రాదు. But what does the law say? What do the debates in the Constitution Assembly say? That the final authority and the whole and soul authority, the competent authority for the creation of states is the union government. State Assembly resolution is unnecessary. State Assembly's opinion is a formal requirement. It is not a condition precedent. It follows at step number 4 or 5 or 7 or whatever it is. No more, no less. And it is the opinion, the majority opinion of the people who want a state that counts, not the majority opinion of the entire state or of the entire country.